Fur died last week. She was out hunting at Megasoft and she didn't have any medical privileges, so she died, which was kind of, in the long run, it was coming. I just wish I could have got the gear off her before she just dropped dead. I think I tried twice, and the second time she just died, whereas the first time she went down. So there was a little bit of that sucked a bit. I did get Kit Kat. I got Kit Kat for Kit Kat Kilon, so that was pretty cool. We sent out some caravans last week, and some of them are almost back, but they got dead in the water. I got greedy, and they ended up dead in the water out, stranded out here and stuff, and we had issues with like food and stuff like that. So yeah, they're on the way back now, but we got most of the steel back off the previous caravans in advance, so we've got stuff to build with this time. Yeah, X-Walls, welcome in. What are you screaming about? Any way to build caravan roads on the map? What do you mean caravan roads? Like out in the world? No idea. All I know is if you try to do caravans back and forth, like it's just like clicking somewhere and sending a caravan. That's as much as I know about caravanning. But I also don't have like caravans mod or anything like that, so if you're playing with the caravans mod, that's a bit different. So depending on what you've got, I'm not sure. But I normally just send out a caravan to a location and then bring back shit. It's usually what I do. But yeah, I want to kind of like fix up this crap here. It pisses me off. I hate it. Like, I don't mind that this kind of like causes a chokehold here for fighting. That's been great. But yeah, I kind of want to get rid of this end if I can. Morning blog and really well. Thank you, Jaylee. Atlantis redeemed a couple of things, and I don't think this has been in combination before, so that was pretty cool. I've had normally we get blonde with like Minty a lot. Minty and white dress we get blonde hair with a lot, but I never see it come up with lavender, I don't think. I think I've had it with black dress and some other stuff, but I'm not sure. Is it time for expansion? But you're expanding out, are you? Look, great colours though. Yeah, now I've got a whole bunch of different outfits and hair colours and shit people can like combine, but they really ever like Atlantis redeems them whenever she sees that like nobody's redeeming them for a while. So yeah, I'm guessing like I've had a couple redeemed occasionally lately, but like not for a while. So this is kind of nice. Is that Glitter World Medicine? It is. I was just having a look at that behind there. Yeah, generally you can redeem, like you can also combine it with the Kitty Venus alternate form as well. The different colors and shit work with her too. They just do slightly different things with her. So like you've got 3 different ways to customize my character at any given night, basically, which is kind of nice. So what I want to do is I want to get a whole shit ton of solar and stuff made, because I brought back so much steel. Stars Caravans run out of food. That doesn't surprise me. They're very close. It's not a big concern. Please don't spam X-Walls. I appreciate the yippies, but limit yourself, please. Wakes up and stretch. No, cat, give you some pats. I'm waking up myself, honestly. Let's see. What else happened? Apart from taking Kilon and Fur dying. Oh yeah, we pissed off Blue because we took Kilon. And I'm not sure if they're... No, we made them ally again, so that was fine. We just pelted them with like a lot of potatoes. And that seems to like make it good. Because sound redeems have cooldowns if it bothers you. Oh no, they do have cooldowns, but when they're... Okay, so all of my sound redeems, by the way, let me just emphasize, this isn't bothering me. It's more so reminding people not to spam. All of my fucking sound alerts have got cooldowns specific to the number of times they could be used in stream and number of times they could be used by person. So if somebody is like in that case spamming it, it was coming up like within under a minute for like the next person or the same person using it. That's when I'll remind somebody not to spam something. It's usually just kind of, every so often you get somebody that's kind of like, I don't know, not saying this with sex walls, but like sometimes you get somebody come in and they'll just go, everything's available, I'm just going to click on everything, and it's just one after the other. And I'll usually just like warn that person, and if they do it again, I'll time them out, because I'm not going to sit here and just have a barrage of like noise while, you know, I'm kind of like trying to let people know what the fuck was happening. So like, yeah, that's all that really is. So there'll be, I think there's a limit of 3 or 4 yippies per person, which is, you know, over 4 hours, an acceptable amount of yippies per person. But I don't know how many limits there is on that for in total in stream, but it does run out every so often, because every so often everybody uses it up. I will also hydrate. Thank you, Kat. I got my stretch in amongst that. But yeah, there's also Cheese Slap runs out a lot too. So that's one that gets used a fair bit. I want to see if I can make a few more of these as well. And they're not super great. I don't always see them running and stuff. Either that or I could make some of these. I have enough steel to make this stuff, so I want to get them done. An acceptable amount of yippies. Look, I don't know. I've just gone through times where I've had like 1 or 2 people just come in and just spam something exclusively. And like all it takes is just getting me on the wrong night.
What the fuck is that?
And I don't know. I feel like I'm an absolute bitch to people sometimes when it goes off too many times. I'm like, sometimes I just don't have the patience. And at the moment I just woke up, so I'm not big on the a billion yippies at the minute. So just slow the fuck down, everybody, and just calm the fuck down if you could. But yeah, no, if I'm ever really not feeling like dealing like something, I'll normally just turn them off. Is this one stuck open? Yeah, it is. Every so often, if I'm just really not in the mode to deal with something, I'll just turn it off in advance, because I know that it will trigger me. And I get that every so often, maybe once a year. Once or twice a year I get like really like, I don't know, finicky about sound, and I'm just like, I just want to be able to concentrate and enjoy chatting and stuff like that, so I'll just turn them all off. And anybody that streams understands that as soon as you turn off something, you automatically get everybody just going like, everybody just rips into the whole, oh my god, I can't do this thing. It's like, yeah, you can't do the thing because everybody abused it. I'm going to take this all the way over, I think. I kind of want to connect it up to here too. So the shape of this place has been kind of pissing me off. I kind of hate how it's like jutting out. It's mostly this grow room that's doing it. I think one of 2 things could happen. I could cut down this and it would look better, or I could rearrange a bit of this, and I only just finished getting the flooring started on here. But I don't greatly like this place at the moment. I like this side's fine. This side's all fine. But this side's causing a problem. The other thing too is I have just enough steel. I could probably make more machining stuff. This would require more electricity, so I'm trying to get electricity up first. I want to get one of these working, if I can. I just maybe allow this one down here in the corner. Allow that. That should be pretty much all my steel. We are still shredding all the scythers that attacked us last week, so we should still have some time. And I could turn that off for just a minute. It's annoying when you hear yippee, yippee, yippee. Yeah, sort of. I mean, it just depends on what's going on, I find. Like, sometimes, like, the context of, you know that, like, an entire community is all yipping and stuff, that's not too much of an issue. But, like, as a streamer, I can clearly see when it's being redeemed by the same person, and within, like, a short period of time, which means that literally redeem it, go back in, redeem it, and stuff, and it's like, stop. I also don't know if they're ever going to build this. I'm pretty sure I've got straw matting, or at least I thought I was growing hay grass at one point. Maybe? I thought that was hay grass down there. I might have... Oh no, this is hay grass. Yeah, no, I'm going to have heaps of it. See how that goes. The cheese, that was perfect timing. I mean, you know, I almost put the cheese slap over the top of my like avatar and stuff, it would have been like pretty funny. It's in a yippee mood. That's fair. Look, I understand that you might be very like, I don't know, happy, excited, whatever the expression yippee invokes in people. But like, I just woke up. Is somebody gonna fucking pick this up or what? Can you just pick it up? All of it? Like, I actually want them to take it to storage, and I'm guessing what we have a problem is maybe we don't have storage for it, and I want to make an area. This is gonna be hard because I can't fucking see the floor in the medical areas. But, wait, is that a stockpile? Yes, it is. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. What's that? Gotta watch a streamer I really like play RimWorld for the first time. Nice. They're struggling, they're so cute. I mean, as long as they, you know, if they've streamed a few times, as long as they weren't feeling like under pressure and stuff in that particular situation, because that's the worst thing. When you're streaming something you haven't for a while, and it's just going bad, and there's nothing you can really do about it, and depending on the streamer, whether or not they can see how many people are watching them and stuff, it just puts a lot of pressure. And it could be like, in some cases it could be harmful to the actual individual trying to stream the game when stuff's going to shit. So hopefully they're alright, and hopefully they got there in the end kind of thing, or would give it another go, you know. I think if I've got one area to store, I kind of want another little zone in here with medicine. Because I get that with some games as well. Some of them are like awful, and it's just kind of like you're being watched kind of struggle. I had that with Dwarf Fortress actually, which is why I won't play that on stream, apart from the fact that like the community kind of came for me in every other game that I played, which I wasn't okay with. So yeah, now we don't have Dwarf Fortress because I just can't be fucked, and the people that were enjoying it were enjoying it for the wrong reasons, you know. I want to kind of kick the medicines out of here. I also shouldn't have green medicine in here. I saw this earlier. I need to fix it up. It gives XLs a bone wags tail. No. There's more community who are all nice to him. Nice. Definitely trying to help him. Asked if we were backseating too much, and he said it was helpful. The Dwarf Fortress viewers jerks. RimWorld viewers tend to enjoy chaos, but aren't rude or mean. So, oh, my caravan's back. So the Dwarf Fortress ones, so please understand there's a massive community for Dwarf Fortress, and not everybody in there is a cunt, right? There's a great deal of people in there that are actually really nice and very helpful, and I did have like some experience getting to like interact with them. But when it came down to actually like playing the game and people giving guidance and stuff like that, it's kind of like when you're a streamer, right? There is a percentage of people that are just legitimately going to give you the wrong information for the lols, to just see you fail, okay? And to see how you react to that fail and stuff. So obviously, while there are a lot of really, really great people in the community and stuff like that, I found that offline, when I wasn't streaming, I had a lot of really great comments on YouTube, in my Discord, and all sorts of stuff. I had a lot of people reaching out with good information. But when I was live, I had kind of like the trolls. So I just determined that that's not a game that I would play live. If I wanted to play it again for any reason, I'd probably take the time to really like learn what's going on in the game before taking to a stream again. That way I could contest incorrect information with knowledge and stuff. Because like with RimWorld, even though I've played a shit ton of RimWorld, there's certain circumstances that I haven't encountered because I just keep getting massive colonies, right? So I don't have the same amount of experience as, say, somebody that started and stopped a colony over and over and over again and experienced a whole lot of like different biomes and different circumstances and whatever, right? There's just some stuff I haven't encountered. So and of course there's always stuff with RimWorld where it's like, well, it could be a mod that somebody's talking about. It could be misunderstanding of what the core game contains, because a lot of people go gets the game, get the get the DLCs kind of pretty quickly. So a lot of people don't have the base game like fundamental knowledge kind of thing of like what is standard that comes with the game. So there's a bit of miscommunication with that, and at least for having played like the core game with no DLCs, I can generally kind of stand firm to what I have experienced over the amount of time that I've been playing the game, and say yes or no to something that exists, or contest somebody's advice as to why it may not be practical for my colony, stuff like that. So in the case of my colony, a lot of people will be like, why don't you have like this building system here would be normally what a normal colony would kind of be all compacted down into, is walls to walls connecting, storage rooms next to each other, you know, stuff like that, practical. But I kind of don't have practical because I've just got a huge base. A lot of people, so there's people going everywhere doing stuff all the time, as well as like the schedule is the biggest one I get people question, is like, why do I only have like the 3 times and stuff? Why don't I have this broken up or divided up way more than this, so people are getting more breaks and less work times, less sleep times, blah blah blah. And it's just because of the sheer size of my base, it's impractical to have somebody stop. Like by the time they get to their destination and start working, if another break rolls around at that time, they'll just stop and shit won't get done. It's inefficient for how my colony's arranged. Stuff like that. Like, I can explain this shit, but like Dwarf Fortress I could not because I was too beginner. It's just that little bit of difference of experience. Plus, RimWorld, you get a mixed bag. Some people live for the chaos. Obviously, you know, you get your people that want the randy random and the extreme, like, what is it, the no pauses, no absolute difficulty, and the hardest location and stuff like that. And then you get other people that are just like, I just like the music, I just like listening to people build, or like call a story to their characters, stuff like that, and just chilling with it, you know, anything. So it's also like a really big community of like all over the place with that. I think I have some of my drink. I have a fucking can of Coke. I really could have done off an energy drink. I literally only just woke up, like, I'm gonna say less than an hour ago. Because I've been live for a bit. But I was not awake much before stream started, so yeah, all these prisoners I'm trying to get in. When they join us, we'll have 251 people, which will be nice. So I know I've changed this design a few times, and the whole reason why I've got this is because this kind of spills out of here, but I really hate how far it sticks out by. And I'm pretty sure if I check out my measurements around the place, we'll see where the fuck my little dotty things are. So I'm trying to keep it about parallel to this, which is 16. And I think this is out by more. It's out by 22. The thing is, this side actually looks okay being that spacious for some reason. I kind of thought about pulling everything over, but then I've got the problem of like this block exists. So I'm not too sure. Like the space here is more, which is good because this is a chokehold on this side. And I know I have plans, maybe, we will see, to maybe remove one row of the beddings and stuff. Hey, Bubba.
Cheese.
I have 2 slices of cheese already. Jesus. What are you up to? It's just gotta be like starting your day now, don't you? They're almost out of steel in this spot. I will also hydrate. Yeah, I imagine it's just like the start of your day. If they get all the steel out of here, I'd love to put a couple more machines here. That one's done. I didn't need that to die just as I was right here, thanks. Oh, man. I'm trying to move this the fuck over so that we're actually getting resources out of this. I'm guessing it must pull from beside it as well. I can't put that there. I could put this here, though, because this is getting pulled out of here. And I'm guessing it's pulling from the radius. which is fine. I've got a couple that are like way thick in the middle here. So we'll see how that goes. Let's put you in like here. I can't put that there. There must be something. This one must be intersecting with it. Yeah. Alright, but that's okay. We'll move this one up too. And see if I can pop you there. That should get most of it. Apart from here, these two might get the radius of this little area. That'd be really good if they could pull it all up because there's a lot of steel here. You know? Doing good, how are you? Yeah, I'm tired, Bubba. I am. Kind of just sort of woke up. The final store is drowsy. Yeah, man, I feel that. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. Starting tonight. I got so much sleep. Like so much sleep. I just had like so many nightmares. So like I didn't get good sleep. I basically just felt like I was either living another life in my sleep or just running around all night in my sleep. That's what it feels like. So I'm exhausted and I've only just woken up for the fucking night. Plus I've got like extra shit to do. But yeah, I don't know. Aside from that, I hope you're doing well, Bubba. Just having a look. If we're gonna get like they're getting there. This is gonna choose like chop probably 200 steel. What other benches have I got? Because I haven't got to build a lot of stuff yet. Build smithies, fabricators. I don't have any research tables. I could get some fabrication benches. I don't have the high-tech research benches. I don't need them at the moment. I don't need to do research. I could finish doing my research, but I just see that as a waste of space at this location. I wanted to use hydroponics one day, but I could never get it to kind of work with the amount of power I require in my base. It's mostly because everything's spread out and I need so much lights and shit. Also, I see you guys are putting stuff on benches, like medical stuff on benches. I don't think I can get a bench that's empty to... I don't know if I can grab one of these benches and just say... Can I see the... Select all linked. Yeah, give me that for a second. Because I don't want medicine down here. I've seen people running down here for medical emergencies, and I want the medicine to be getting stored in the hospitals if it's non-perishable stuff. Right, so in here, a lot of it's going to go here, but it's still going to be that much closer to this area. Like this one's got some Glitter World stuff in it. This one will get some stuff in it. Like as long as they've got some in the center of the map, they should be fine. And I've got a heap of like medicine. Yeah, these have all come from down there. Oh, that and harvesting too. They're harvesting this. I don't think that's got a roof on it though. Hopefully it doesn't. I should have more slate blocks than this. Hold on. And I got slate blocks. We're doing a food. We got 700 fucking packaged survival meals. That's not too bad. It's like, I don't know. Barely 3 days, 3 meals worth for like all my people. Give or take, as long as the cats and shit don't get in there. Now hopefully all my animals will reproduce too. I just passed a chicken. Sorry, chicken and passing a little cat. Not seeing any little ducks. Which, speaking of, are they all still in here? Yeah, they are. There are ducks. There's ducklings. Okay, and those are fertile. There's 6 more eggs. Okay. Hold on, let me have a look at the animals. Because I just need to sort out... By the way, your Bubba is still here. We also now have a Thrumbo called Butts. So I'm sure somebody's going to enjoy the humor in that. Hopefully it's not going to be a bit of a butt to our colony, but, you know, we could only hope. The fucking names these guys come up with. Yeah, we worked out, Bubba, you're our oldest panther. So we kind of need to keep you alive. You're an original, apparently. I didn't realize that. It took me way too long to notice. We have... There's six female ducklings coming up at the moment, which isn't bad. That's going to cap us at 20. I could probably let them out now. Because the only reason why I had them in here is I needed them to reproduce. And when they were like at a distance, the problem I was getting is that the ducks and the chickens, if they were actually reproducing, they weren't, what do you call it? Like their eggs and shit were getting eaten or taken away and stuff. So, just having a quick look around. I think I got a couple more pen markers. I really only need like 1 or 2, but because my caravans come in from any which direction, I do want them to be able to like offload the animals quicker when they get in. So yeah, let's send you guys out of here. Somebody will take you guys all out of here soon. And then we'll have wherever the fuck the stack of eggs went. There. Oh god. It was just a duck in the way. I'm like, where did the eggs go? We had like 6. I thought for a second, I'm like, I've got no predators being able to get in here to their eggs. And Azula's on the back of my chair. What are you doing? Azula's my cat. And she's come to join us, but she's like on the back of the chair. Yeah, so if they leave their 6 fertile eggs or 7 fertile eggs here and stuff, that's great. The cats and the panthers won't get to them. And then we'll have, basically, we should have enough breeding, hopefully, that the egg production should be okay from now on. If not, like, if it's not going to be okay, I'll just shove, like, a batch of chickens and the ducks and stuff, like, back into these rooms and get it sorted out. But yeah, I really want to fix up the fucking kitchen. I hate how it looks. I kind of just hate looking at it. So, I've got, like, everybody's coming in here to grab a fucking duck by the look of it. Yeah, I have all the animal herders are coming in now. Like, there's a bunch of people going to bed, but there's a bunch of people coming in here to grab animals and take them out. I love this. I don't get to see this very often. My animal herders aren't so obvious usually. So, and I don't think they can do much with the ones that are asleep, but that's worked. My little breeding program has worked for them. Now I've just got to... So what I want to do... I want this to be one big grow room and then take it down from here. I kind of want to... I sort of want to put the cooking areas at the top row here. So the only problem is I just made these and I like them and everything, but I need to move them. That's the problem I've got. So temporarily, I just need you guys to move them down here. And this could take them a while because, you know, anytime somebody's using something, the people take like a really long time to move it. How many colonists do I have at the moment? I've got 248 and 3 prisoners. So 251 in total. We had 1 die last week. We had Fur die, but she had no medical privileges. So, you know, need 2 more. Was it? You need 2 more for round number. Look, I would like it to be like 255 or something like that. Like, I liked it when it was like 260. That was great and everything. When it got to 262, I was pretty indifferent to it going over, but like, I'd like it to kind of stay at like the 250 because that's kind of my aim, is about 250. Whenever it's under, it's really hard to tell at what stage the game's at because out of nowhere, Phoebe Chillax will just kill 20 people and I'll be down to like 240 or 2 fucking high 30 or something like that out of nowhere. But I have intentions to take a few more people. Like, I've still got a few people on the death list. I've still got Turk and Schizo. Nikki and McJolly are still pretty low to it. Manatee and Hamster and all that, whatever, they'll get theirs when it comes to them, stuff like that. But Turk and Schizo, particularly Nikki and McJolly have tantrums a lot. So I want them gone soon. But I have intentions to lose a few more people. And then after that, I have intention to get a few more people. So I just want to replace them with cooks, specifically. Because if I could get... The problem is, like, we do have cooks. We don't quite have enough cooks for the size of the colony. A lot of the time when somebody dies or or I don't know, I kill them, they end up being a cook in almost most cases. A cook or medical person. So I'm open to getting medical people, and I'm open to cooks.